Firstly, guys, I'm not here to win $50,000. I'm here to bring hope. Basically, we have statistics. 3 in 5 actually drop out. In other words, only 40% actually make it all the way in varsity. And if you dislike the statistic, I've already disliked it for you. So you can like me later on Facebook. Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And I certainly believe that. So where are we standing today? What I personally believe is we have a problem of debt-based finances in education, student loans in other words. Young students are finding themselves in situations of owing people money way before they even graduate, way before they even go to school. They don't even understand the concept of money. So you find that personal expenses, tuition, rentals and travel, all that is paid for by someone who's going to expect something in return. I mean, fair and fine, you get in their first year, but by the end of first year, they're grown up now. They understand the terms and conditions that apply. They know that if they do not pass, if they do not graduate, their house is going to be taken. They know that they're going to have to pay that $150,000 no matter what. So I personally think that the irreversible terms and conditions of the contracts, the unhappy career choice that might happen in some situations, and the crazy interest rates that might come out, all pressure the student to want to opt out of varsity. But like I said, it's at that end of first year when this actually comes into the picture. So what goes through a student's mind? You know, I hate my program anyway, why should I continue? We could lose our house, you know, why should I juggle my livelihood and my education? It's not worth it. Then you have a situation where students say to themselves, other students are leaving, even though jobs aren't available, why should I carry on? At the end of the day, the solution is, I want to leave varsity. So, what do I propose? I propose a very simple and genius plan. Albert Einstein once said, genius is simplicity. This is what I want. A micro-investment fund, made, funded, operated, managed by students here at UCT. How is it going to work? Well, basically we'll get onto that, but the benefits. We're talking of a situation of no unnecessary bank fees. Lots of us have student accounts, but we lose a lot of money. Money we can invest in the education of other students. We can save money up to 50% on all bank charges. We can invest our small change, 5 Rand, 2 Rand, all those brown coins can make $1 million. I personally believe, I come from a country where we use dollars, so I always say dollars make $1 million. I guess in South Africa I can say every Rand makes $1 million, if we add it together. Another fact that we can just throw out there, all foreign students who come to UCT, you might not be aware of this fact, but the South African government actually owes you 14% of everything that you actually buy for more than 250 Rand. But only 30% of the students at UCT know that fact, and only 10% claim that money. So this is money that we could actually reinvest in students that come to UCT. So how does it work? Basically your contribution, no matter the amount, think of the lowest amount you can give, 5 Rand even, can actually make a difference. UCT has about 30,000 students. If we multiply 30,000 times 5 Rand, that's 150,000, and that's basically the school fees for 2 universities students for an entire year. Secondly, you get a periodic updates about the progress of your contribution, including repayments as they become available. Thirdly, you can choose for interest. I think this is the genius of this plan. Basically, for all those who have student loans, this is what's going to happen right now. We're going to give you a 6-year head start on paying back your student loan. You might be with Alan Gray, you might be with whoever, but you know that after you graduate, they're going to start expecting their money back. You start investing with us, what's going to happen is all the money, all the dividends that you're going to get are going to go straight to the balance that's due in your account. And after 6 years, you already be halfway to paying your student loan. Because the problem is, so many students leave varsity only to realize they've got this really, really huge debt to pay off. And then you have to put everything back, marriage, going to work, buying that car, buying that house, everything has to be put back because you've got this big debt over your head. And basically, what am I saying? What I'm saying is if we take away this financial burden that students have, what if I will lose our house? Our parents worked hard for this. What am I going to do if this never works out? I'm failing my grades. What's going to happen? If we take this away, students can have a greater willingness to study. Students can have a greater willingness to want to stay in university. And basically, I'm going to leave you with a very simple thought from Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs said you can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. This is where I take it. If you invest in us today, your tomorrow will connect with me standing on this stage today. And only then will you realize how important it is for us, all of us, to take up what I am vouching for today. So ladies and gentlemen, I leave you with the situation of deciding, are we going to go for good hope that is going to benefit all of us